It's the final day of a security summit organized by the National Assembly to find short and long-term solutions to the nation's security challenges. Virtually all parts of the country are experiencing insecurity, be it the herdsmen and farmers clash in the Middle Belt, kidnappings and armed robbery in the south, as well as militancy in the Niger Delta. The specter of Boko Haram insurgency still looms large in the northeastern part of the country.
Say no to Sheikh.
Although a large part of the summit is taking place behind closed doors, participants give us a hint of what they feel is fueling insecurity in the country and suggest possible solutions.
There is an impunity of governance, which I believe, most of these crises that happen, especially in my state, is presence of impunity and lack of good governance.
The intention is to look deep into the causes of insecurity and also look carefully at our security infrastructure in the country. What is really wrong? What do we need? What do we change?
We have reiterated the position of the Vice President and the position of that security summit that we held in August, that there's a need for the state police. And we can say it's only the answer. They also had a question and said the excess power of governors. And so many citizens of Nigeria also raised that the same question. That, okay, now that the assistant governors are having excess powers, if they have police, what are they going to do? We're having judiciary. What do we do with the judiciary? We don't abuse them. So therefore, if we can put the structure of judiciary to the police, definitely we can make a huge difference in terms of security.
Be that as it may, the creation of state police is a constitutional matter. Therefore, the National Assembly will be required to amend the 1999 Constitution to include it. However, the creation of state police is not an agenda in the ongoing Constitution amendment process. But with the push for it by some policy makers, we just might see it reintroduced for inclusion in the Constitution review process. But will the creation of state police be a solution to the alarming security challenges in the country? Linda Akibe, Channels Television News.
Yes, we'll be talking about the call for state police, but just before we sink our teeth into it, we'd like to just bring this notice to you again. We've been notified by the spokesperson of Eco Disco, Mr. Gordon Edemudia, that the image you see there is a transmission station, a Lagon injection stop station at Dolphin Estate. It's on fire. They say they heard a loud bang at about 5 a.m. early today, but at the moment, fire service have arrived, but they've got no water or chemical to put out the fire, so they're appealing to relevant other agencies to come to the rescue as fast as they can. Okay, so moving on now to that debate and the call for state police to be or not to be. We've got two gentlemen here with us in the studios. On my first, we've got a legal practitioner, Mr. Chuks Nwachukwu. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Thank you very much.
And we also have Mr. Ibezimako Ahaya, who is a former commissioner of police for Benue, Ekiti, and Kogi states. Thank you for coming on as well.
Good morning, Chamberlain.
Well, we just heard some of the governors there finally lending their voices to state police that, yes, it's about time. And you heard some of the reasons that they gave there. You think that's the way to go?
Chamberlain, how many organizations in Nigeria fight crime? Nigerian Police, EFCC, ICPC, National Security and Defense Corps, Customs, Immigration. The offenses these people tackle, this organization tackle, are crime. If you don't mind, they give it the name economic sabotage. If you break pipeline, you have destroyed government property. You have stolen the crude oil there. They are all crimes.
But they're all federal agencies.
They are all federal agencies. So when we talk of insecurity in Nigeria, people always relate it to only the Nigerian police. Now, if you create state police, are you going to create state ICPC, state EFCC, State National Security and Defense Corps. Let me give you an example. Like this governor talking now. If you create state EFCC, and a petition is written against his commissioner, or if you don't create what we call state EFCC, and a petition is written against his commissioner for corruption, if the federal EFCC comes to investigate, he will tell you to go back, that he has admitted the case to his commissioner to investigate.
But you're being hypothetical, because there are people who will argue that, well, we can work that out conveniently.
Then let me come again. Another point. Are you aware that northwestern state, northeast, north central, and northeast, they are 90% in the state assembly Muslims? As soon as you create state police, you have not given the room to introduce Sharia criminal law and Sharia police. What happens to the Christians in those areas?
So you're saying we don't have them at the moment?
We
don't have Sharia law operational at the moment?
Because of the federal police, you can't implement it 100%. You can't change the criminal code of the north. But when you create state police, you have now given those state assembly, when they have a governor that is akin to Boko Haram system, they will introduce Sharia criminal law, and they will bring Sharia police. And nobody can cancel that law, because you have given them opportunity to make laws, criminal laws, to guide their state. Okay,
let's get a lawyer in. You heard his views on this, and some of those concerns, some will say, be genuine. What do you think about state police?
I think I'm very, very convinced that the security architecture of the country requires state police. In fact, I feel that until we have state police, we've not taken security serious enough in this country. In spite of the agencies that we have, which he highlighted? In fact, those agencies are the things that even make me, that even goes to that point that you need state police. Why do you have all these agencies? The constitution says that, the country should have only one police. Yet you have multifarious police formations. Yeah, but when it says one police, it was specific. In what sense? When it said Nigeria Police Force. Nigeria Police Force. That's what I'm saying. He said one police force. At the end of the day, we don't have one police force, because all these EFCC, ICPC, and all the Cs that you have in this country, they are all police formations. What they deal with is what police deal with in other countries. It's crime, like he said. Now, the reason why we're having them is that the manpower situation of the police is inadequate. And it is very, very difficult for one person sitting down somewhere as IGP to police 180 million people.